So last week we had one of our business breakfasts, great turnout, great energy in the room. But I was talking to a couple of members at the start of the breakfast, and I said, "Hey, how you going?" And they're going, "Oh yeah," and they were just a bit flat. They were a bit tired. We're sort of 8-9 weeks into the year. They've been working hard. They may have not got enough break at the start of the year, and it's starting to take its toll. And their mojo was just a bit lacking. And so I started talking to them about how that was affecting their networking. My name's Edward Plant from the Business League, and we basically run events to connect business owners, develop business owners' knowledge, and help support business owners grow their business. And so what it came out was that their lack of mojo or their tiredness was really impacting on their networking. They sort of got there, they slouched over to the coffee machine, they were sort of, "How you going?" "Yeah, good," and no real excitement. And the end result, if that had continued, would have been that they wouldn't have got any connections that they were there for, they wouldn't have taken on board some great learnings, and they would have missed out. They would have probably been better off in bed. Now, fortunately for the Business League, the energy is always good, and that low feeling doesn't last them long. That doesn't always happen in all networking events, where it's easy to plateau and keep that same so-so feel about it. But the key was, how you enter a networking event affect the results that you get from that networking event? So there's a couple of things I reckon you need to do. One, if you're going to go to the networking event and you're going to commit financially and your time, be on your game. So as you're driving to the networking event, start getting focused, start getting your head into what you're there for. What is the outcome you want, and what energy are you going to bring to the table? Two, start it off on a positive note. If you're feeling a bit flat, find that person in the room that you know is normally always bouncing. You know the person, they're telling great stories, they're always over the top enthusiastic. There's always one at a networking event. Doesn't matter where you network, you'll always find one. And you'll always find one because they love networking. And so they go to all the events. So find them and feed off some of their energy, get a bit excited, and then go do what you've got to do. And then the third one is get a bit of movement happening. So don't just stand there in the corner, don't sit in a cold spot, go and move around and mingle quickly. Maybe go and see the presenter and get some energy off them and get some good stimulating conversation going. So that's three. And then the fourth one is really during the event. If you're feeling sluggish, don't overeat. Snack and work out what you can do during the event to keep your energy up and get it back on game. Please don't migrate to all the other people that are feeling low, because it'll reflect on your networking. So basically, how you get into a networking event and the energy you're feeling will reflect the results that you get from your networking. So with those 4 simple tips, I want you to change that energy and get some great traction with your networking. That's all I've got time for, but Edward Plant from the Business League. Looking forward to seeing you at our next business breakfast.